We seen here this guy was not in danger, man. This was not in danger, man.
Feel the agent was just doing his job.
Who was in danger? Was this guy so much in danger that they had to give this lady a headshot? There was no danger there, man. There was no danger. If you are stuck on the car, alright. If you are stuck on the road, alright. If you are stuck hanging out of the car, then he should also could have jumped off the car. So this is no self-defense in my eyes, man. Aurora, this your boy Skimask Reacts, back with another video. You know how we do. My brother needs an Aston Martin, so subscribe to the channel, press the like button and place a comment. Man, today we have a different type of video. You know, this channel, the truth is, I watch these guys for a while now, and they always come with the truth, man. ICE, they shot a lady in, if I say it correctly, Minneapolis. You know what I mean, man. Anyways, man, so let's see what the truth is has to say about this, because we know there's always something else going on behind the scenes. So without further ado, man, sit back, relax, and don't laugh because this shit ain't funny, man.
On January 7th.
Oh, hold up.
A tragic event unfolded in Minneapolis that has further divided the nation. If you have been on social media lately, chances are you have seen people talking about the incident or even seen the video for yourself. The video shows the tragedy unfold and is truly disturbing. Many people feel the incident could have been prevented and the agent should have not used deadly force against an unarmed civilian, while others feel the agent was just doing his job and the woman provoked the situation by trying to ram him while she attempted to drive away. This division can be seen not only amongst the people, but also in the government, between local political leaders and the leaders of the federal government, with the local leaders declaring the incident unlawful and demanding that ICE leaves the city, while the president justified the shooting as lawful and necessary use of force because the agent was in danger. If you go on social media, this has become the center of debate, causing rage and anger. What people don't realize is that they're looking at all of this wrong. When you realize what's actually going on, you're going to change your perspective on all of this.
Man, and before we go to that, man, in this video we can already see, and I've seen it before, I don't know if it was on this channel, but suspects try to drive away. We seen here this guy was not in danger, man. This was not in danger, man. Let's see if you can.
You're going to change anger. What got prevented, and the agent should have not used deadly force against an unarmed civilian, while others feel the agent was just doing his job.
Who was in danger? Was this guy so much in danger that they had to give this lady a headshot? There was no danger there, man. There was no danger. If you are stuck on the car, alright. If you are stuck on the road, alright. If you are stuck hanging out of the car, then he should also could have jumped off the car. So this is no self-defense in my eyes, man. Let's continue.
Of this wrong. When you realize what's actually going on, you're going to change your perspective on all of this. From everything I've seen in my investigation into this, I have become convinced the reason this happened was to bait this exact reaction we are seeing from the people now. At the end of the day, it's all about division. Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome back to The Truth Is, where I drop new videos exposing the truth weekly. In today's episode, we will be talking about the Minneapolis situation. In order to not get this video on my channel shadow banned, I will not be saying everything about this incident in this video, only what I believe I can say on here without consequences. I would be making a deeper breakdown of the situation on my Patreon, where I don't have to worry about what I can and can't say. If you're one of my members, you can expect that video in the next few days. Also, I am actually battling a bad cold right now. If I sound off, that's why. I wasn't going to make any content until I got better, but this has been bothering me since I saw it, and I felt that I needed to push myself and get the video done. I want to thank you all for watching. Now, let's get right into it. Right now, it feels like 2020 all over again. People are mad and are directing the anger to whom they feel is responsible. What we saw with the George Floyd situation seems to be reoccurring in Minneapolis with this ICE situation. It's kind of crazy that all of this is taking place in the same place. Now I want to acknowledge that
the same place? George Floyd thing was also in Minneapolis?
This entire situation is truly disturbing. The way it unfolded just seems so wrong. Even if you feel what the agent did was justified, you can't deny that the entire situation could have been completely avoided. It feels like such an unnecessary outcome that no matter how you try to justify—
Look at that, man. Head shot, chest shot, neck shot. For what? For what? He wasn't even hit by the car. He wasn't even hit by the car. He wasn't even hit by the car. Make it make sense, man.
It didn't need to happen at all. According to Trump, this was all justified, posting this statement. I have just viewed the clip of the event which took place in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It is a horrible thing to watch. The woman screaming was obviously a professional agitator, and the woman driving the car was very disorderly, obstructing and resisting, who then violently, willfully, and viciously ran over the officer, who seems to have shot her in self-defense. Based on the attached clip, it is hard to believe he is alive, but he is now recovering in the hospital.
Is there another clip that you didn't see? Are you serious?
The situation is being studied in its entirety, but the reason these incidents are happening is because of the radical left. So according to Trump, the agent acted well within his rights because he was defending himself, claiming the man was lucky to survive the incident. Local government officials have a different view of what happened though. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz and Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey disputed Trump's narrative, calling the federal account propaganda and garbage. They state video evidence shows the vehicle was moving away or around the officer when he fired, not trying—
Man, have y'all seen Prison Break? This officer looks to me like Officer Bennett, man. His watch was shining a little bit too much, man. What's this? A wedding ring or a drippy ring?
trying to strike them.
They are already trying to spin this as an action of self-defense. Having seen the video of myself, I want to tell everybody directly, that is bullshit. And I have a message for ICE. To ICE, get the out of Minneapolis.
Now, I don't want to get too much into the video itself in this video, but I do want to point out that while the woman did attempt to drive away, it didn't seem like she was attempting to ram those agents with her car. To me, it looked like she got nervous and attempted to drive off, and they let off shots almost immediately. In my opinion, it looked like the agent would have not been hit by the car. But I will say that the incident seems so surreal, and it happened so quickly.
And do you know also what this brings, man? Everybody who's gonna see this, they're gonna think like, oh, if ICE come to me, I can do nothing. I can't run, I can do nothing because they're gonna kill me. This is what this footage is doing. This is exactly what's happening, man.
The more
Read between the lines.
I watched the video, the more things started to stand out to me. The amount of time it took for the agent to do what he did after he got out of his car was less than a minute. It almost seemed like that's what he was sent in for. It seemed like there was no de-escalation at all. What also stood out to me was that the woman in the truck was just sitting there waiting. When the agents arrived seconds later, everything went down so fast. To me, it all seemed rather strange and almost like it was staged, especially when there were multiple people already there filming the entire thing from multiple angles. Then realizing this is the same city where the Floyd situation happened, literally taking place 1 mile away, I started to put the pieces together.
Impossible, man. Impossible. Shit. If I was a lady, I would change my name right now to Kim Possible. Because this shit is impossible, man. You know, you can call it conspiracy shit, whatever you want. But this is impossible, man. Let me know what you guys think, man. Is this a coincidence? Or is this Kim Possible?
One thing I found rather interesting was where the incident all went down. According to the news, the situation happened on 34th Street and Portland Avenue in Minneapolis. After researching the area, I was able to find a Masonic temple just 0.7 miles away, literally 4 minutes away from where this all went down. To me, this is quite interesting, isn't it? For some reason, in many of these situations, there is always a Masonic temple nearby. I wonder why. Add this to the fact that 6 years ago in the same city, just 1 mile away, the George Floyd situation unfolded, leading to massive tension. Think about that, just 1 mile away from where the George Floyd situation happened 6 years back. Now, unfortunately, I don't feel comfortable going any deeper about this on YouTube. I am working on the Patreon exclusive on this, but it's gonna take at least a few days to get that video up as I'm working through this code. But what's most important to know right now is not to fall for their manipulation. This is all going to spin into a giant divide amongst the people. All of this is causing more and more division. Those who control things need just that, as if we're busy fighting amongst each other, we're not only distracted, but also easier to manipulate and pose no threat to their plans. Divide and conquer is the name of the game. There is a popular show called The Boys made by Amazon that is about superheroes that are basically evil and run the country. The superheroes are meant to be a representation of celebrities and big politicians. In fact, the main antagonist in the series, Homelander, is modeled after an evil Superman and also Donald Trump. There is a scene in one of the episodes that shows the company Vault, which makes and controls the superheroes in the show, staging a false flag attack during a protest. In the TV show, they planted several bodies in a protest to make it look like the protesters became violent and attacked the supporters of the superheroes.
Man, you know, I don't live in America. I live in Europe, somewhere. And they did the same shit, man. During the 19 situation, they did the same shit, man. People went out to protest, and they had like officers dressed as protesters, causing havoc and getting people arrested and making the situation a bad situation of something that was normally totally fine. So this is not some conspiracy shit that this guy is talking about, man. This is something that we've seen, and it was even on the news channels. It's like it's no secret, man. For real.
But in reality, the superheroes were the ones who killed the guys and placed them in the middle of the protest. That is a false flag attack. I believe things like this aren't so fictional and are actually happening all the time. What's interesting is that this show seems to be predicting a lot of the things that we're living through right now. I think a full video on this series will be an important video. Let me know in the comments if you feel the same way. If you want to see a video on the show, comment The Boys below, and if I see enough of you interested, I'll make sure to get it done. We have to make sure that we're not manipulated and that we don't fall into exactly what they are hoping for. We have to stand strong together and not allow them to control our emotions. Right now, if you go on social media, you're gonna see this nonstop. This is because the algorithm has been tweaked to put this in everyone's faces. They want you to see it over and over again to bait the reaction they want from you. Don't fall for this propaganda. It's not a coincidence that this is all happening while millions are demanding answers about the whole Epstein cover-up. Think about what Trump said in his response. He blamed this on the radical left, immediately making it about the left versus the right.
And if I look at this tweet, man, this is... First, when I heard it, I was, getting angry. And remind you, I'm not even an American. I have nothing to do with you guys. Like, really. Like, it doesn't matter to me what's happening there. But when you read this shit, man, it's written in a way to make people angry, to make people emotional. And, like this guy, my nigga Truth is saying, man, distraction. Distraction. And I know about this. So when I heard it, I felt the type of way, I was like, alright, I know what's happening. But don't get caught up in the twist, man. Or how the fuck you say that shit? Caught up in the bullshit, man. Wow.
Like everything else Trump does. Like I said multiple times, the left and the right are the same side. They are both two wings of the same beast. The way this is unfolding is exactly what they want at the end of the day. The next part of what they have planned requires us to destroy each other so they can come in and establish their order. An order people will soon be begging for. If you have been paying attention to the world in the last few years, you know something big is coming. We are seeing it unfolding, and everything happening on the world stage is connected to this. You have to keep your eyes open throughout all of this. Don't allow them to use you for their plan. Now, I want to say that I am sorry that I have to speak in code on here, but we know why I have to do it. For those who support me on Patreon, I will get the part 2 to this video up on there soon. I wish I can say what I felt on here, but we know how that would end. I'm honestly hoping this wasn't already too much to say on here. But remember, don't fall for the manipulation. Well, I'm gonna end this one here.
Well, if this was too much that he said already, then I've said more than too much. So let's see what's gonna happen, man. If I won't have a channel anymore, y'all know what happened. Or y'all won't, because this won't be uploaded, so... Yeah, man. For me, it's always important to look or to read between the lines. Read between the lines and don't get caught up in a mix. A lot of things happening. And 9 of the 10 times you can do nothing about it. So for me, back for where I live, I don't even bother with what the fuck is going on. I'm just making my way, checking what I can do, what I wanna do. And I'm not gonna say much more than that, man, because this is not about me. You know what it is? Let me know what you guys thought. Let me know if you think the same way as me. Am I being crazy? Am I a conspiracy guy? Let me know, man. Don't be shy in the comments. Don't be a bitch nigga and put something in the comments, man. It's your boy Skimask Reacts. I'm out.